So the countdown to Tennocon 2025 has finally kind of begun, and they are going to be showing quite a lot off. We'll get onto the trailer in a second. That I saw first. It's the only thing I've actually seen of this because it's right there. And this image has me intrigued because we have Lua sitting there and we have a giant operator. That is an operator because that's how you get your operator from the quest that gives you the operator. The second dream quest, I believe that was. But Valkyr Prime. For the 10th Tennocon, if you watch tennolive from 4:30 p.m. onwards, doesn't really say how long for though, usually it's about half an hour, you will receive Valkyr Prime entirely free if you have your Warframe account linked to a Twitch account. There is other ways you can get it by watching it on Steam and having your Steam linked to Warframe account and those, all that goodness, but well, remembering the big one here. Oh, you are actually just not going to mention it in here in the slightest, are you? 10-year celebration of Tennocon. It is their 10th Tennocon, and instead of the Valkyr Prime or the AX52, if you watch Tennocon during Tennocon on July 19th, from when it starts, you can get a hold of an armor set. That's right. For the first time in 10 years, there is no weapon for Tennocon. Starting with the one from 2016 in the trailer, and then it goes 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 10 years of it. As forementioned, Valkyr Prime, if you watch Tenno live from 4:30 p.m. ET, you will be able to get Valkyr Prime free if your account is linked. And this does mean Catalyst and all. And I do mean Reactor, not Catalyst. Theoretically, her bonds as well. This all comes around because Valkyr's rework, the heirloom skin and everything else is coming out. Wow, hang on. The same... no, the 21st. Oh, they're actually planning an update 3 days after Tennocon. I wonder what that could be about. And the said armor earlier does look pretty good. It is very sentient based, and yeah, you see it's coming back around on his shoulder, but it's not actually on his shoulder because now his arm is at his side and his fist is coming round to the front. It looks like it's misplaced. That's all I'm gonna say. But we can kind of see the leg plates a tiny, tiny little bit. Now his arm's in front of him and it's still kind of round the back a little bit. I think that's by design. Looking at these, there is the usual signings and everything else that's going to be coming. They haven't gone into great details about how to get the Flair and Lizzie poster display, because that would be in Landing Craft. It's quite funny, I actually have a poster exactly the same size as that in that same place on that same angle, and it looks very wrong in game. Just saying. And they also haven't mentioned how to get the avalable community glyph, which I was hoping it would rotate as it goes round. There will of course be things from Soulframe that will be happening during it. We already know it's starting with Soulframe. This is a given. I don't remember that from the special relays that they do. There was the Daviri one, but the Daviri one didn't take us there. Because I would like to think these are past ones they're using to show things off, because this is the unique relay experience, and this is on board of a sentient ship. This could have been the year where it didn't work properly and not everybody managed to get into them. I was in the relay, I was recording other things, but I can still see what's going on in game on the other screen, even though it's behind the window, but I didn't get sucked in. I was on one of the, let's call it, broken relays. It is funny to actually see that kind of thing happening on one of these relays, which there will be the Tenno relay that starts on July 19th for Tennocon. Usually about the time Tennocon starts, not just Tennolive, and during Tennolive, they have their unique relay experience that allows players to see the new stuff in-game. That sometimes later becomes a thing. Last year it was Hulvania. It actually took people into Hulvania. The Hulvanian Mall. But seeing people kind of get together and do things like that was always fun. Oh, it's Citrine, okay. I was trying to figure out who that frame was in the background. There is so much goodness. Oh, and I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. That is probably one of the best moments at a Tennocon to date. Remembering, that's the Stalker. He's meant to be the big bad of Warframe. Could have gone to Mag. No, went to the Stalker. That was awesome. It's all going to be happening kind of the same time, but it's this. Why have they ended this with... I'll just do this. All in all, though, everything does look like it's going to be a lot of fun with all of the stuff that's coming, and I don't care if people disagree with me. The Stalker is meant to be the big bad. He hasn't for a lot of players for quite some time, but for new players, he is still kind of hard to take out, and he is meant to be the big bad of Warframe. Right up until you get to Jade Shadows. If you haven't got that far, strongly recommend you play that quest. That was actually quite amazing, and will make you look at the Stalker in a whole new way. But they have actually got confirmations in here. Oh, the 3D printed replicas do look amazing as well. They will obviously be returning, we already kind of know that. In-game relay, yep, all of that's basically covered, so we'll just kind of end this with, you can get your hands on a built Valkyr Prime and a Warframe slot. Even if you don't want Valkyr Prime, you still get the Warframe slot. Don't get to keep the reactor that's in her, though, if you do sell her. By watching between 4:30 PM and 6 PM for 30 minutes on July 19th. To get a hold of the armor set, 30 minutes you have to watch with your Twitch account linked to your Warframe account, or Steam account linked to your Warframe account, whichever one you want to actually watch it at. And I'm saying it that way because there are buttons up here that say it's live right now. Even though it's not live right now, it doesn't start for 44 days. Somebody from Digital Extreme, please go back and change this so it says watch live for when this is actually on. But to get the armor set, 30 minutes between 11 AM and 4:30 PM, will actually, your last chance to get it will be to start watching just before 4 PM ET, as you have to watch for 30 minutes prior to Valkyr Prime starting at 4:30 PM ET, so the cutoff for the armor set is actually at 4 PM. You can receive it after that, but if you are starting to watch it, you have to start watching before 4 PM, so you can get that 30 minutes in. The Flair and Lizzie poster, it's watch for 30 minutes, July 18th between 8:30 PM and 10 PM. The Clem community glyph, watch for 30 minutes, July 18th between 7 PM and 8:30 PM. But for now, we'll leave this off here. It's going to be quite a fun Tennocon, even if their version of celebrating it is cosmetic items. Hopefully there will be better news during Tennocon, which for its 10th year should do something amazing. We can all but hope. But for now, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.